Doc AJ Chua, and welcome to Adjusting Your Heart. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching our videos. Our 2 episodes this May are specially dedicated to you. Last week, our topic was how to be a happy stay-at-home mom. Today, we are going to talk about how to be a happy working mom. Nearly 5 in 10 working mothers in the Asia Pacific reported difficulty balancing working from home with their roles as mothers, according to the LinkedIn Opportunity Index 2021. Whether you're a part-time or full-time working mom, you're working from home, or going to the office, I'm sure you'll be blessed by the life of Mrs. Helen Kwong-Villanueva, the principal of MGC New Life Christian Academy. I borrowed this episode's title from Marlene Legaspi-Munar's book. I find the tips she shared as very practical, so do buy a copy of her book and read it for yourself. One of the top reasons why married women nowadays work is for economic reasons. With a high cost of living, relying only on the husband's salary is not enough. Some have to help their husband's business. Some love their jobs. For our featured guest, Mrs. Helen Kwong-Villanueva, fondly called Mrs. V, it's a calling. That's why my first point is pursue your calling. Mrs. V vividly recalled that it was at a summer camp when God called her for full-time ministry. She was only 15 years old at the time. So she took up education and became a teacher. She became the principal of MGC New Life Christian Academy in 1991. Wow, that means she has been in the teaching ministry for more than 30 years. She married Mr. Bernardo Villanueva in 1995. I asked her, what made her decide to continue to work even after having kids? She replied that it is still because of God's calling. When she said yes to God, that means following God 100%, to go where He wants her to go and to stay where He wants her to stay. She did ask God if He wants her to be a homemaker during that time. She heard Him clearly say, Helen, feed my flock and tend my sheep, and I promise to take care of your kids. She obeyed, and God fulfilled her promise by taking care of her 2 kids, Janae and Seth. Janae took Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Early Childhood Education at De La Salle University, and graduated magna cum laude. She is presently teaching grade 1 students at MGC New Life. Seth graduated from MGC New Life with academic honors. He has garnered several MVPs, Most Valuable Player awards, in several football leagues. He's currently a freshman at De La Salle University taking up Applied Corporate Management. Tip number 2, make time for your family. Being a working mom is difficult and challenging. Taking care of the kids is a full-time job on its own. To add your career on top of that is a tremendous feat. For Mrs. V, besides rearing her own 2 kids, she has to take care of all the kids in MGC New Life. Though Mrs. V cannot be with Janae and Seth all the time, she thanked God for allowing her to witness the magical moments. She was there to witness their first talk, first walk, first solid food. She was there on their first day of school and every school activity. She was there cheering in every ball game. One of the things Seth appreciated in his selfless and caring mom is that she'd always take time out of her busy schedule to tutor him when he was younger. Janae treasured movie dates with her mom. They both like to watch Tagalog movies. For your information, Mrs. V is an avid Sharon Cuneta fan. Mrs. V is also a well-known speaker, and Janae missed the times in which she tagged along to serve as her mom's technician. There were times when Janae rendered song numbers. I personally have witnessed both of them singing together, and it's truly heartwarming. If Mrs. V made time for her children, all the more did she make time for her loving and supportive husband. She said that there were times that she grappled with guilt, especially when kids were sick and she cannot be with them. She's grateful that Mr. V would be there to take care of the kids. She has apologized to her kids for the times she failed being there for them. As you can see from these family pictures, Mrs. V makes time to celebrate birthdays and enjoy vacations with her loved ones. Tip number 3, train and delegate to others. In spite of the fact that Mrs. V has learned how to manage her time efficiently and has mastered the skill of multitasking, there are tons of things still needed to be done. There were times that she has to cut down her sleeping hours or sacrifice her me time. She gradually learned how to delegate and let go. She trains and empowers others so that she can concentrate on the things that only she can do. For instance, she still does some of the household chores but has delegated the other tasks to their reliable kasambahay or maid. She's also thankful that her husband helps too. She's equally grateful that her mom looked after the kids when they were young. She also has very good siblings and in-laws who are always available if ever she needs help. MGC New Life is still going strong on her 31st year. The school aims to develop learners to become excellent in academics and character, who will be Christian leaders that will make a difference in the 21st century. Even in this time of pandemic, MGC New Life students have garnered awards in various contests. Mrs. V wants to specially thank the school board, supervisors, teachers, and support service staff for all their hard work. Special shout out goes to Miss Gloria Way, her colleague and good friends dating back to their St. Stephen's High School days. In MGC Church Junior, where Mrs. V serves as a directress, people are being trained to guide younger kids. Her husband, Janae and Seth, are all actively involved as well. Church Junior is a place where kids from preschool to grade 12 are taught God's Word and godly values every Sunday. Of course, now it's pandemic, it's online. Feel free to join. We'll put the link below. They have singing, games, and storytelling. Last Easter, there was even a play entitled Sherlock Holmes and the Case of Too Many Marys. The 4th tip is pray to God. Mrs. V said that her greatest joy is to experience God in every aspect of her life. She prays to God every day and allow herself to be immersed in God's love and grace. She has personally experienced how God had provided the strength, grace, and wisdom she needed just at the right time. God serves as her anchor and has never failed to see her through. Even now that she's battling cancer, she exudes peace and joy. Janae describes her mom as a woman of unwavering faith and always keeps her trust in the Lord, even when she goes through the toughest times. May Mrs. V's life inspire all of us, especially the working moms. How to be a happy working mom. Tip number 1, pursue your calling. Tip number 2, make time for family. Tip number 3, train and delegate to others. And tip number 4, pray to God. If you're blessed by this video, please like, subscribe, and share it to others. Do leave a comment below if you're blessed by Mrs. V's testimony. Or you can also share your own testimony. You may follow Adjusting Your Heart in Facebook, IG, TikTok, Signal GCTV 185. Next week, our topic would be how to be a happy single parent. Take care, everyone.